Morning guys, I hope you're all doing great on this outstanding July morning here in Oregon, and heading down to the Oregon Norton Enthusiasts club meeting. Yeah, just me today. The guys have got other things on today, so I decided to take the old way round that I used to like to do, down through Lake Oswego and then here along the river and then across the Selwood Bridge. So as you just saw, stop for a quick short coffee before heading off down here, because I set off a bit earlier this morning. I couldn't wait to get on the bike. Actually, it's been so beautiful. And we're on the black bike. I've cleaned it all up after the rally down in Quincy. It had quite a lot of sap on the tank and everywhere actually, but it soon cleaned up, no problem. So it looks nice and shiny again. And then took it for a little ride yesterday and everything is great. So I hope your summer's going well. Mine's going brilliant, especially that rally down in Quincy, California. Oh my goodness, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Sorry for all the wows, but I was having a wow of a time. Oh, every turn, every corner, there was just an amazing view, and I really had a great time. But you know, more than the bikes and the weather and the roads, it's the people that go to these rides. It was just fabulous. I loved meeting everyone. It was really good to see some old friends again, some folks that I saw 9 years ago. Actually, when I went down there for the first time, still there. It's just wonderful to see them. And met some new friends, and we had quite a few guys from Oregon go down. I think it was 7+ from Oregon. Actually, maybe nearly 10, because we had some friends from Southern Oregon. And we did great at the concourse as well. A few surprises, myself included. I can't believe it. The orange bike took first prize on the Roadster section, so I was absolutely delighted with that. And some of our other guys did extremely well. So overall, just an amazing time down there. And so I hope you enjoyed those videos. Yeah, it felt like a bit of an anticlimax coming home actually. It was a little sad to be going home. It was so enjoyable. And had a really wonderful time. Everything went so well. I couldn't fault it. Even those little detours that you saw, they were a lot of fun. And I just want to say a huge thank you to the organising team for all the work that they did to host that rally. It's a ton of work, as you can imagine. They've got to think about every single detail. So Ian and Frank and Jacob and everyone else, actually, I'm sorry if I don't have your names, thank you very much for a really wonderful rally. It was terrific. Everyone I spoke to had a wonderful time. So I've got back to a list of projects and mental notes that I made while I was down there, thinking ahead, the projects that I've got to do, get back to the Manxman, for example. And I don't know if I mentioned, but I've actually got all the CAD plating back. And oh boy, they made a really good job of everything. So I'm currently in the process of sorting everything into little containers and then figuring out where everything goes on the bike. Some of them, as you can imagine, are totally obvious, but others, not so much. Just takes a little bit of work to figure out what goes where. That was. I have to pull in. There's something rattling away. Just have to check this, guys, because I don't know what it is. Oh, my bloody indicator fell off again. Oh, it's sheared off in exactly the same place. This bike does not want to do right-hand turns. Oh. Ah, well, I'm glad I stopped. Oh my gosh, it's exactly the same place. The weld obviously hasn't taken, so... yeah, I'm gonna do the same trick again. I can't believe that. Okay, got my little tool tray, got my wire, and let's just snip it. That can go in the bag. This bike doesn't want to have turn signals. Got a bunch of stuff to take to friends today, so thankfully I brought a bag. This bike does not like indicators. Feels good. This bike definitely feels faster than the orange one. Well, changing subjects, guys, I've got a little announcement to make, and that's regarding an exhibit at one of our local museums. We're calling it the JOMO exhibit, and JOMO is Johnson Motors in California, and you may or may not know that they were the West Coast distributor for Triumph and Ariel and some other brands as well. I think they sold Mustang motorcycles. They were prolific on the West Coast. They started off earlier on, but 50s and 60s was the heyday, and then of course the eventual demise of Triumph. In the 70s, our friend Tom Rattan, who is a huge part of the volunteer organisation down at the museum, he had a vision to put together this Johnson Motors exhibit. And so Andy and myself and Tom, with help from some of our friends who've got Triumphs, we've curated 25 Triumphs and Ariel motorcycles down at the POWERLAND Heritage Park in Brooks in Oregon. It's about, I would say, 30 to 40 minutes down the I-5 Interstate Freeway from Portland, and it's fantastic, if I may say so myself. Really happy with it and how it's all come out. So what we're going to do is organise a ride down there to go and look at the bikes, and obviously I'll take a few video clips of our ride and our day down there, and I hope you'll enjoy it. And the exhibit's open all summer, so through the end of September, I think. So 25 Triumphs, and the idea is that you walk through the history of Triumph as you walk in the front door of the showroom, the Johnson Motors showroom. And they also do the steam up, not just the stationary traction engines, but the actual steam engines that they used to have. They do that event every year. It's amazing. I've only been once or maybe twice, but it's fabulous. I'm going to try and get there this year. So long story short, please check out the description for details about this exhibit, which is open throughout the summer, and please feel free to go and take a look at it, and the museum exhibits as well. It's free to get in, you just have to leave a little donation in the jar, if you don't mind, just to support the museum. Uh-oh, train. Hopefully not too long. I keep thinking, it's the next one, it's the next one, it's the next one. And it just goes on. This is always a lovely street with all these trees. What a gorgeous day. So nice. And after this club meeting, we're actually heading not too far away from the Horsebrass pub. We're going to go meet someone who reached out to me via the channel just to ask for some thoughts on their Norton Commando. So that should be very interesting. I'm looking forward to that. And we are nearly here. Again, really nice ride over, with the exception of the indicator turn signal that decided to leave the bike, but that's another job to add to the list. That was a very, very minor issue. Oh.
Save your space there.
Thank you. Oh, look at this Nimbus. My goodness.
Yeah. What's your name? Jim. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I follow his YouTube channel. Everybody did a while back. But yeah. I'm familiar with these walk-by scenes.
I've seen this bike at the ONE show.
I like him better.
You too. Yep. Awesome.
Here we go. The first four don't count.
So as I mentioned, guys, we're just heading off down to see a Norton Commando. See if we can offer some opinions, all separate opinions as usual. That was a really enjoyable club meeting. Oh, that starts first push. Have you got used to the hand shift now and the foot clutch? Wow, how long did it take? You know, like a month or so?
It took about 40 miles.
Oh yeah, yeah. And is your throttle on the right or on the left?
Throttle's on the right.
Okay, good, that's one thing.
Timing is on the left.
Oh yeah, yeah.
These are prime kicks. Are you recording me?
No,
Horrible man.
it just happens to be on. It can be turned off for $10. There you go. First kick. Well, that was so much fun. I really appreciate the guys coming over, helping out. Collectively, we managed to get the bike running, so that's excellent. You know, obviously it's one of the first times it's run, so a few little things, you know, like leaking petcocks and carburetors need a little bit of adjusting, but no, it started, no problem. Well, I hope you enjoyed these few video clips, guys, and I will see you again next week. Portland looks beautiful today. What a day. Oh, here we go. Gonna let him get away. What a bike, fantastic bike. Just needs a turn signal.